been making a whole lot of bread during the stay-at-home pandemic. Um, I have been given several loaves in exchange for masks that I've made. I've had a really great rye loaf, also some whole wheat. Um, I know that sourdough is really popular. Sourdough starters are like taking over people's houses and growing uncontrollably. So I don't really do that much baking, but I do a lot of sewing, and I thought that tonight might be a good time for me to interview some bread that I made. And so I'd like to introduce you to our special guest tonight. This is a piece of bread. Hi there. How are you doing today? Well, thank you. I am also truly joyful to be in your presence. I always enjoy being with my stuffed companions. I am honored to be called your companion too. So I was just telling our audience that lots of people have been making bread during the stay-at-home orders, which we in Austin are still under despite what sort of conflict is happening with our governor. And so I thought that it would be great to interview you because I actually made you. Not quite during the pandemic, but a few years ago. But yeah, I made you. Well, I prefer companion to servants, but it was a pleasure. It was a great project creating you. Of course, you're worthy of my attention. I enjoy your company, your existence. My will? You have total free will. I too often feel your presence, like when I'm leaning on you and watching TV, or if I use you as a pillow, like if I'm reading. I'm glad you enjoy that. So you are a piece of bread, but I tend to call you toast, even though if you were toast, you would have like a more of a gradient instead of just being like a plain off white, and you'd have some dark specks, from like the heat. But it's kind of hard to do something like that with fabric, and I obviously can't toast you. What punishment? I'm not gonna toast you. I mean, I don't even own a toaster. Like I just don't have a space for extra appliances. But I mean, even if I did, you wouldn't fit in a toaster. Like not even one for bagels. I mean, when I do make toast, I just usually put it under the broiler, which, I mean, maybe you would fit under the broiler, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it's a flame in there. Like, you would just burn up. I wouldn't do that. I mean, you're obviously, like, pretty flammable. I don't think your material is approved for children's sleepwear or anything. Yes, I grant you mercy. I promise I will not toast you or burn you. I mean, you are filled with foam, so it's probably really toxic anyway. But no, your insides are beautiful. They're very much not like rotten fruits. I used really great foam on you. It was like kind of expensive and like all new materials. Please, no sacrifices, please. Hey, the intern, will you go check on that stuffed lamb that we rescued last week? Just make sure everything's okay. Thanks. Let's just calm down for a second and maybe we'll talk about something different. Okay? So we had some questions last week about the term stuffed animal and whether or not it's kind of outdated. The question itself was about the word stuffed, but I was thinking, I mean, particularly in your case, if the word animal in that might be the offensive term. What do you like to be called? Instead of stuffed animal or stuffy? Did you say plague? What? You mean the coronavirus? Oh, that. Those aren't floods. That's actually a washing machine. Like when you're in the water and you're spinning around. Oh, and that that's not actually, no, that's not an earthquake. That's actually the dryer just tumbling you after you've been washed. Yeah, I really need to be better at communicating with you, I think. Okay, well, toast, I mean bread. Thank you so much for being with us. I think we're out of time, but really, it's been really great talking to you. Yes, it was an honor being called on by you as well. Okay.